Adios class, welcome to explain how determine end behavior on polynomial and rational function. Okay, we have to evaluate the limit of this example. How evaluate this? How solve this problem? All right, remember the limit of x. We have to explain something. Okay, and the limit of f of x, when you're talking about the behavior, so we are talking about the limit f of x describe the end behavior. The end behavior. All right, of f of x for positive x values, right? If x is the sum or difference or whatever, f of x is a sum, difference, or product or quotient or quotient of two functions gx and hx for instance, and the limit gx when x approaches to the infinity, and also limit of h of x when x approaches to the infinity, are both finite. Okay, yeah, here we are able to apply the limits law and find. So here apply the limits law and then find the limit of f of x when x approaches to the infinity, right? So, but what are the limit law? What are the limits law? So very important. The limits law, or we need to follow the next rules. These rules. So the rules are we have to follow. So follow these rules. So let me write the rules here. You have to follow these rules. So one, the rule number one, that's very important. Keep in your mind this rule. If limit, for instance, a limit of g of x when x approaches to the infinity, and h of x, a limit, all right, and limit h of x when x approaches to the infinity have the same sign. This is one rule, the same sign have the same signs, then limit here, then the limit of f of x when x approaches to the infinity will be equals to, or is infinity. the answer. This is one rule. The next rule, number 2, the very important rule, if the limit of g of x when x approach to the infinity and a limit h of x when x approach to the infinity have opposite sign. The first one is the same sign, but these have the opposite sign. The opposite signs. Limit. Look at this limit. So limit f of x when x approach to the infinity is negative infinity. Right, the answer is equals negative infinity. So let me write one more rule. The last one. This is another important thing that we have to remember. If n is opposite, is opposite integer, then look this. Then limit of x to the n when x approach to the infinity is equals positive infinity. Okay, and limit 1 divided by n, 1 divided by n to the x to the n power when x approach to the infinity. This is equals, it will be equals 0. This is another important rule. All these 3 rules we have to know, to remember when we try to work in these examples, these problems, these kind of limits, right? Okay, let's go and try to solve our problem. Only one problem, one example. So evaluated the limit of negative 5 t to the third power when x approaches to the infinity. All right, so next step, the limit. Here, first we have to evaluate it. First, evaluate the limit the limits of this problem, negative 5 t, they're not together, negative 5, like this, negative 5 and t to the third power, individually. Okay, first we have to solve each one first. So the C, that's we have a limit, just write it negative 5 when x approaches to the infinity. This one is equals negative 5, right? The same thing. So the next one we have limit t to the third power when x approaches to the infinity is equals how much? This is positive infinity. All right. Now, as a conclusion, since negative 5 here, negative 5 is finite. It's finite, but not 0. Has the opposite. This has the opposite sign. Remember the rule that I described it to you before. So as a positive infinity, right? And then this is just a negative infinity. So now limit here, the answer is limit this the positive sign is negative infinity, all right? Negative infinity. See? Because it has a positive sign. Remember the rule? So in this example, limit of negative 5t to the third power when x approaches to the infinity. So this says, what is the answer? I describe it. The answer is negative infinity. Negative infinity. So that's it. This is the solution to our problem. We are talking determine the behavior of polynomials and rational function. In just this one example here, everything is also the same. Just remember the 3 rules that I give it to you. That's very important. Memorize those kind of rules. All right. If you discover the power of the mathematics, at least your infinity potential.